Environment changes you, but don't let it shape you who you are. Because now, the same person that I was, technically, that was in that major before and then now in this new major, the outcome is different. That's only because I think I had a different mindset. And here's the caveat. Here's the thing that I really want you to take from this story. When you're facing or going down the wrong path, it's okay to stop where you are and make a pivot. It's okay to stop where you are and make a pivot. And that was not the first nor the last time I've made a pivot in my life. Because like I mentioned before, I've been in business for the past 2 years, but I have nearly a decade worth of experience in the entertainment industry. That was a big leap for me. I did that 2 years ago by leaving my job, paying myself out my contract to start this business to hear and speak life into you. There's a wristband that I wear that says, honoring the past by inspiring the future. I'm honoring my past because it helped me become who I am today, but I'm inspiring my future by doing what I do today, by speaking life into y'all. Now, for college, I had to graduate. I needed to do an internship to graduate, and I decided I'm gonna do this internship in Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised in Brooklyn, only lived in Florida during the summertime with my dad, but I've never been to Atlanta before. Here's another important part. Find a mentor. Find a mentor. You never know. There's a saying that I say all the time. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Because who you know will teach you what you need to know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Because who you know will teach you what you need to know. Understand that, because in this situation, this mentor of mine was able to provide housing, a car, and much guidance for a young man that was trying to figure out who he was in a new place. And also, if you were born and raised in New York, I advise you move out for a little bit, even if it's college, maybe see somewhere else different, and then come back and help your community. Because the biggest breakthroughs I ever got was in a place where I heard crickets. The biggest breakthroughs that I got was in a place where I heard crickets. That means I was able to sit with my own thoughts. I didn't escape them. I actually embraced them, and I've decided, okay, this is how I help become this. Who do I want to become? Because even if you want to change environments, you're probably going to, if you don't change yourself, you're probably going to find the same group of people you were trying to avoid in the place that you was leaving from. So I would hope that you take the time to really figure out who you want to become and what you want to do. So that move to Atlanta helped me in many places, helped me move a lot of places, actually. So moved to Atlanta, Georgia, lived there for nearly 3 years. Like I mentioned before, I started off working security, find out that I started working, got referred by somebody to work for security for Love and Hip Hop. That's where I started asking all my questions. That's where I started getting all curious about who does what on set and what does that look like. Then, once I actually got my opportunity, I got in connection with a job that basically helped provide me training, gear, and work for a 5-year contract. With that contract, they would work with major news, major sports, corporate clients. I've done NBA media days. I worked with different news stations. I've become an award-winning director of photography for a short film that I was introduced to do through this company. This right here is during COVID. This is Steve Harvey.